I got it. I did it. I did it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, let me get my life together. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Okay, I'm done, like, for real. But this video actually was re-recorded because I recorded it about 3 weeks ago. Never got around to editing it, but I'm glad because a lot has changed in just 3 weeks. So this is the first video of a segment of my overall lifestyle brand as toldbytay.com. I can link it in the description box so you can check it out. I write posts about careers, productivity, relationships, things I'm doing, things I'm interested in, what's kind of helping me get through life, which is basically what this whole channel will be about, but I will get more into that later on. So this is just a get to know me type video. So I wrote down few questions in my handy dandy notebook. It says I'm very busy because if you know me, I'm always busy. But just a few things I wanted to talk about in this first video. I'm not really expecting it to be too long because it's just like over time and through my site and through my Instagram you kind of get to know me a lot more, and I don't want to sit and dive into everything because that could probably take hours. So we're just gonna start with the basics. Like I said, my name is Taylor Johnson. It's a really common name, so I'm not really concerned about anything. I'm 22 years old and I am from Decatur, Georgia, but I don't live there. I live actually really far from there right now. I still live in Georgia, but it's like on the opposite side of Georgia. It's so far, but what else? I live with my mother and her husband, but you know, my setup's pretty great. So maybe one day I'll do like a how I live my life tour, because like people, my friends and everyone, they always say that I have a really good setup down here because I live in the basement, but that sounds really creepy. But it's not like a basement, it's like, I would just have to show you, but it's really nice and it's rent free, so I'm here for some time. Another big thing about me that everyone will be seeing throughout the duration of this channel, through like I post about it all the time, I talk about it all the time. I do have a graphic design business. I am a graphic designer and I make flyers, logos, invitations, honestly, you name it. And then if I don't think of it, I figure out how to create it. But it's called Elysian31 and you can follow it on Instagram. I can link it below as well, but that's literally my baby. It's honestly what kind of sparked my get it done type thing, because I literally just one day just launched it. I was so terrified, but I've had consistent business since then, and that was in like June maybe. So I mean, it's my baby and it's growing, and I'm so excited for the new year and what's gonna come from it because I have so many great things planned. But really the most important part of this video is me telling you why I decided to start a YouTube channel. And I know YouTube is really oversaturated. Honestly, everything is oversaturated at this point, so it doesn't even matter. Like, if anyone ever tells you it's too many people trying to start something, screw them, because 9 times out of 10, your idea, like 50 people have already thought about it. But it's the way you execute it, and it's how you put your own into what you're doing. But another video for another time. I am obsessed with YouTube. Okay, yeah, I am. And I just like being able to see people's progress. I have this weird thing of like, if I start investing in a YouTuber, I will go to like their first video. I really love vlogs. Like, oh my God, I love vlogs so much. I will go to their first video and start from the beginning because I really enjoy seeing like people progress through life. I've seen so many YouTubers progress from like starting off to where they are now. Like it's interesting to see how they've maneuvered through life and how they've kind of gone through a lot of different things and how they like are now in 2019. It's something about the journey of progress that really like motivates me and really propels me to want to get to that point in my life where I can look back and be like, wow, I really did something with that. So that's what I intend to do. Like, that's what I felt like my purpose right now in the chapter of my life that I'm in. I'm in a very transitional chapter where honestly anything can happen. And I just want to be able to showcase that. Like, I just graduated from college. Well, not just. I graduated in July. And for 6 months, I was working heavy on my graphic design business. But your girl got bills. And so I am now working full time. But I'm also, it's crazy how once I started working full time, I started pushing out so much more content. But it's fascinating how things work in that way. And so I'm working full time. I'm doing Asobate and I'm doing Elysian, like still. And then I'm also trying to do 50,000 other things because that's just how my mind works. That's really the point of this YouTube channel. It's the point of my brand. It's the point of who I am, that you shouldn't limit yourself just to one thing, because I know a lot of people say, oh, you should just master one thing. I personally like wholeheartedly don't believe that you have to just be the master of one thing. You can do anything and everything you put your mind to, and there's no real time. There's no such thing as the perfect time. So if you have, say you have like 3 ideas and you want to launch all 3, I mean, if one of them doesn't stick, then one of them doesn't stick, or you have to pivot and figure it out. But I wholly believe that your dreams and your goals, just go for them, because you never know what can happen. You can turn around and you can be the master of all 3 and you would have never thought. But you can't let that fear of just, oh, I'm not going to be able to give 100 to this and this be stopping you from somehow magically coming up with 300% to evenly divide. I feel like I can do it all, to be completely honest. I feel like I have all the tools. I feel like I have all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and all the grace to be able to do it all. And yes, I had to go through a lot to figure it out. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of time management, but it's just like, if my mom could be a mom to me and my sisters and still work full time and still keep up a house, like, it's the same thing as you taking on, like, being a blogger, being a full-time worker, being a full-time student. Like, it's possible. You don't realize you already do it until you look back and you're like, I really just did all that. And so why not apply that to the rest of your life? And so we're going to apply it to the rest of my life, to be completely honest. So you're going to see the ups, the hella downs, because it's a lot of downs. There's a lot of stuff I've been going through that I've been trying to unpack. But it's going to be a great journey. Like, I am so excited. Like, I can feel the shift in my life and I cannot wait. So it's going to be a great journey, but it's going to be real. Like, it's going to be a lot of me rambling because I can go on and on and on about this, but it's going to be worth it. But it's going to have a purpose. It's going to serve the purpose of being the inspiration you need to do what you want to do. Like, you will see my journey because I will be successful. Like, I ain't got no choice. So you're going to be able to see this journey, see what I go through. I'm going to share my tips and my resources to help you get to your next level in a fun way. So it's gonna be great. Enough about that. You'll just have to honestly watch the YouTube videos and see how you feel and see how you can connect to me. I have so much planned in just like the next week, and they're gonna be a little more fun than me sitting and talking, because that can get boring. Oh, just a few things you might want to know about me. Like I said, I'm 22. I'm a recent graduate of Georgia State University, where I got my degree in journalism with a concentration in PR. Am I doing anything with it? Not right now, but I do write. So, you know, used half of it. I am a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. That is very important to me because it is a big part of this transition in my life, because I am going from an undergrad chapter to a grad chapter in two completely different worlds. I am very serious about service, and service is not just feeding the homeless. To me, service is not just reading a book to a child. Like, service leaves a lasting impression, and it's ongoing. Like, you serve in so many different ways. Like, you can serve with your businesses. Like, you serve the community. If you have a blog, you can serve whoever needs. Yeah, it's very important to me. So that was why I said I was a member of this organization, because it's very near and dear to my heart, and you'll be seeing a lot of it, especially in the next week. But yeah, Founders Day is coming up. My relationship status, I am single. Wow, that's so weird to say, because it's like fresh, like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, I don't even know. But no love lost, still love him. It's just things happen, so I'm okay. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. 3 things that make me happy. I'm gonna do 4. 4 things that make me happy. Creating and like the result of my creation. Like, especially with Elysian 31, when I finish a project and people are like in love with it, it feels so like gratifying to know like I did a good service to somebody, and it positively impact their lives, and it will forever make me happy, like always. I love finishing projects, and I love when they love the results, and I love it even more when it's the first time and they don't have any like changes. Oh my god, it's amazing, because I'm just like, yes, I did that. But yeah, food makes me happy. Recently, over the past couple months, my body has been kind of telling me I need to change up my eating habits, and so I still like eat, and I'm learning how to eat better, and like figuring out food like whole like different way. The craziest thing is like the 2 things I said I would never ever eat in the world are tea and eggs. Well, drink. Like, I used to hate tea. I used to think it was nasty. I don't understand. It tasted like watered down something. It tastes like dirt. But now I've been drinking tea every day, and it's the best thing. Like, I didn't have tea yesterday, and I felt horrible. And I don't think I had it the day before either, and I felt horrible. And so I'm about to drink it once I'm done, because I feel great every time. And then eggs, they just tasted like chewy rubber. But then I started making them really, like, I can make some really good eggs, and so they don't even taste like eggs. And so I have egg toast and tea. It's crazy. Every day, like every morning. This sounds like an entrepreneur, like, head ass, but like writing, it's become really therapeutic to me. Like, I love it because I really feel like God is just like speaking through me. And so I just wrote a post that will actually be up today as well, so you should go check it out. It's called Find Your Spark. And when I was done and I reread it, I was just like, when did I even write this? It'll reach whoever it needs to reach. And so it makes me happy pushing out, like, not even pushing out, but just flowing and just writing and just getting it out. It's great. It makes me happy. So creating, writing, food, and being surrounded by people who I know truly, truly love and care about me. I'm really, over like the past couple months, I've been really big about protecting my peace, because it's just been a lot. 2018 was a lot, and it was a lot of negativity in my life. I was putting out a lot of negativity, and I was just not being like the loving, caring person I know I was. I was just not myself in 2018. And so I made sure to, over the last few months, to just kind of like cleanse myself of anything that would make me feel negative. Like if I felt like I was just not pushing out positivity, or I was not receiving it, not being reciprocated, I was just like, nah. I was able to rekindle friendships or start rebuilding friendships of people who I knew, like, no matter what, would always give me love and positivity and peace. So that's really a big thing. Like, I feel so good, like, talking, ending the day and like looking back on my conversations and knowing that they were just like feeling like I was able to pour into somebody and somebody was able to pour into me. Like, it feels so good and it makes me so happy. And lately I've been getting it like each and every day. And so and when you keep getting that each and every day and you start noticing, like, you literally start noticing yourself changing, and you start noticing what you're saying to other people and how you're saying it. Like, somebody asked me how I was doing and I was just like, I'm doing great. And then they asked me why I'm doing so great, and I'm just like, it's just like the energy around me is just great. It's just moving, it's shaking, it's like literally like it's just a light that has started to surround me. And that's how I can put out so much positive content. Like, it's literally just the light and the love and the energy that I have been receiving. And it is an amazing feeling, because in 2018, I barely got any of that. And so that was long, but it's okay. One word that describes me, oh, this is big. A visionary. I wholeheartedly believe that I'm a visionary. Like, if I see it, if it's in my head, I can make it a reality. Simple. Everything that God has placed in my heart and my spirit, my mind, like, it's gonna happen. So there's that. My favorite quote. Ooh. Okay. Backstory about this. People think, I don't know what people think this is. It looks like an arrow. It's actually crooked. Well, dang, this is crooked. Wow, I've had this for almost 3 years. Let me see. Yeah. So this is an audio wave of my mother's voice. This part, it was actually really cool how it came to be. I was turning 20 and I wanted a tattoo, but I really wanted it to have meaning. I called her and I asked her what 3 things that she wanted me to remember as I like go into this new chapter, because I wasn't a teenager anymore. I was going into my 20s, like adult. And these are the 3 things that she said to me. It's actually not my favorite quote, but it's part of, it encompasses the verse that she will always instill into me and my sister, which is Philippians 4:13, which is also my birthday. Like 4 and 13 are literally like my numbers, and 4 is my line number. So, you know, divine purpose, just all encompassing. It's really crazy when you think about it. But Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Like that, my mom would literally say that to us every time we got out of the car for school. Like, she says it to us like throughout the year. Like, if she feels like we need motivation, like, it is instilled in me. Yeah. My favorite quote is a scripture, Philippians 4:13. It's the Roman numerals 4:13, and it's my birthday as well. You know, I got it for my birthday, so kind of just all worked out. Last but not least, and I can kind of close it out here, and it's the theme of my year. It's kind of crazy because I was really thinking about this, and my goal setting and how I goal set is actually really weird, because I goal set it so much that I'm kind of over it, and I'm kind of just like taking my things one day at a time. Like, I do have like super like huge goals, but as far as like the little ones, I don't do that. I just make to-do lists and action items at this point to reach what I feel like my next level is. And so my 2019 theme is do what you say you're gonna do. Like, that is my theme. Like, as soon as I say it, do it. And for the past week, and like, I saw it before the New Year's, but for the past like 2 weeks, like, that's literally all I can think of is that theme. Do what you say you are going to do. You have to put action behind your words. Like, if you say you are going to start something, start it. And just start it. Like, don't have to have this elaborate plan, because I used to spend so much time planning that I would actually not do things. And so I replaced my like long-term planning. Now I only plan weekly. Like, it'd be dwindling to 2 weeks because I be getting excited. But I plan weekly, and I force myself to stop, because if not, I could try to plan the whole month, and then I look and I'm rearranging stuff every single day because my follow through is not there. But you have to just like do it. If you saying, oh, I'm going to start working out every day, you literally do what you say you're gonna do. Hold yourself accountable forever, because it's just like, okay, you said you was gonna do this, but are you really gonna follow through? Are you really about that life to follow through? And so if you just think about that every single day, and it's like, do what you say you're gonna do, and you put that as your theme of the year, like, I promise you, try it for like a week. Because I tried it for a week, and I crossed off, I had maybe like 50 to 60 things on my to-do list last week. No, that's not how that math works. It might have been around like 45 to 50, and I only had to move around like 3 things until the next week, and it was the most fulfilling feeling ever to do it. Even today, me filming this video, I was putting it off for so long, and I just know I want to get myself to the next level. And so it's now of not trying to over plan and just do what I said I was gonna do, and see how that can take me to the next level, because I'm over here planning for stuff I don't even know like the outcome. Like, this, I could be putting off something that could be what propels me, but I'm over here trying to plan for every possible outcome that I'm over here adding 10 extra things when I really just need to do this one thing. And so that is my overall theme of doing what I said I was gonna do, and that goes into the videos that I create, the content I put out, like the business moves I am starting to make. Like, just do it. Full on Nike. Nike your year, but do what you say you're gonna do. Hold yourself accountable. This is me holding you accountable, and vice versa. Woo! That was a lot, but that was needed, and I hope it gave a little bit more. I hope it encourages you to watch more of my videos and kind of see more about what I'm up to, because when I tell you this year is about to be ridiculous, like, it almost makes me emotional thinking about the shift that this year is about to have and what God has planned for my life. Like, full into my, like, when I say walking full into my purpose, it's ridiculous. And so I am so excited, and I can't wait to share with each and every one of you. Next week's videos are gonna be fun. I'm really excited because they're all about my Founders Day. Every single one of them is about my Founders Day, and you're gonna see me go full-blown AKA. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I never thought I would ever say that, because I hear it like at hours a day, because all I watch is YouTube. But for real, like and subscribe. Just keep on watching, because we're gonna have a really fun time.